Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are one of my older subbies, welcome for tuning in. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. So if you see me in this outfit in a different videos, because I filmed them on the same day. I've learned to film. I've learned to film when I can. Let me just get you guys more adjusted here. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. I want to get a little comfortable. So I've been away for a while. I've been dealing with some issues, and so I wanted to take a step back and deal with my mental health, because when you are a creator, a social figure, it takes a toll on you. And I'm also a mom, I'm also a business owner, I'm also a fiance, so I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm also, I wear so many hats. Let's just say that. I'm so many people in one body. And so I had to take a step back from my YouTube. I didn't want to, but filming and editing, you guys, is so draining. It's so draining. I'm more active on TikTok. It's more easier to just do a 15, 30-second or less video and just upload that with little to no editing. But I do want to come back home to where it all started for me, and that's YouTube. But I was away because I went through something very traumatic. I went through an ectopic pregnancy, and that's pretty much when the embryo implants anywhere but inside the uterus. And so in my case, my embryo implanted in my tube, and so that has been a struggle for months. It happened in February. I got pregnant in February and found out in March. And so it's May, and I'm just resolving the problem. Not the problem. I'm just now really resolving the baby, the embryo. So it took a lot, and I do want to go into a depth video for you guys about my ectopic pregnancy. I want to let you guys know the effect that it has on you. I want to go into a deep video. This will not be that video because I am still emotionally raw. I don't want to cry throughout the whole video, and I know that I would if I was to do it now. I'm taking notes, though. I'm getting a good video ready, prepared for you guys. I just want to be emotionally prepared because I didn't get to enjoy this pregnancy, because how I found out was just boom, boom, boom. Like, you're pregnant. It's not where it's supposed to be. It's, it was just problem after problem after problem, and I didn't get a chance to really sink into the fact that I'm pregnant. I didn't get a chance to absorb, okay, it's an ectopic. I didn't get a chance to absorb anything. It just went downhill from the moment that I found out I was pregnant. It's even more painful because I got pregnant February of 2018 with my son. No, 2019. I'm sorry. Like, my mind is just not here for this video. I'm sorry. I got pregnant in February 2019, and I found out March 4th. So this time this year. I found out March 2nd, which is right around the time, and so I would have been due on my son's birthday, which is October 31st. My due date would have been October 31st, and my babies would have shared a birthday. He might, maybe not the same, and so it's hard for me because of that as well. And honestly, like, this is a loss like any loss. When you lose a baby, it doesn't matter if it's your first, it doesn't matter if it's your 10th, it doesn't matter if it's whatever number, it hurts. And it doesn't matter if the baby was wanted, it doesn't matter if the baby wasn't wanted. It affects you physically, mentally, emotionally. In my case, my baby was wanted. We were trying for baby number 4, so that made it even more hard for me because I found out and I was like, oh my God, like, okay. And then to find out it wasn't, it broke me, and I haven't been right since. And then 2 weeks still be pregnant, and for weeks still have the mood swings and still be pregnant and know that you can't keep that baby. You can't have that baby. It hurt. It hurt. And me and my fiance, of course, it wasn't a decision necessarily that we made. It was something that had to be done, but we had to terminate our pregnancy, which is something I've never done. All my babies that I've been pregnant with are here. I've never willingly or ever wanted to terminate any pregnancy. Pregnancy is hard on my body, but I make the decision to get pregnant, and I wanted that. I actually love being pregnant. No matter how hard it is on my body, I actually love being pregnant. I love that I'm sharing and bonding with my baby, and then getting to hold it. Like, it's everything for me. And to know that I don't even know what my baby was hurts. Like, I don't know the gender, I don't know. It hurts. I can say that. I've never been through this before, but it tore me. And I prayed before I even found out I was an ectopic. I prayed, just let me keep it. I wanted to keep it. If there was a way I could have kept my baby, I would have. So to be told, like, this is what you have to do for your health, this is what you have to do for your family that you have. It was a hard decision. I know some people will be like, it was just an embryo, or you have other lives that are here to worry about. Like, I don't care. That was inside of me. That was a part of me. That was my baby. Like, you can't tell me that it was an embryo and I'm just gonna be like, okay, it's okay. My baby had a heartbeat, okay? My baby had a heart, and my baby was developing. At the time that I had to terminate, my baby did have a heart. And so, that's one of the hardest things I had to come to terms with. Is that even though it has a heart, and even though I want it, where it implanted, I couldn't keep it. There is no, I don't care what anyone tells you, there is no medical miracle that can move an implanted embryo from somewhere else to the uterus. It cannot be done. So I'm going to go into depth with you guys. I'm going to tell you everything that happened. When I found out I was pregnant, I did do some vlogging of initially what I went through. So I think I still have that footage. I'll try to maybe upload that for you guys. But I don't care if it's your first baby, if it's your 5th baby. Like, it takes a toll on you mentally and in every possible way. So mentally, I have... Okay, my bad. My baby is rolling and I thought he was going to roll off the bed. So yeah, I was saying, it takes a toll on you. And mentally and emotionally, I have not been able to work out my emotions. I will say my doctor, you guys, my doctor is the sweetest doctor ever. Because I've heard horror stories of people's doctors delivering this news to them, or, you know, delivering news in just an unemotional, just mean way. Like, she was so sweet. She promised to try and save my tube. She knew, like, she's been my doctor since my 2nd baby. So I love her, and she was so sweet, the way she delivered the news, the way she's been there for me, and she's still there for me going through what I'm going through. Her nurses calling and checking on me and making sure that I'm getting through this okay, and just telling me that it's okay for me to grieve and that this is a loss, and when I'm ready, if we want to try again, she will help me. And she's literally just holding my hand through this whole situation. I did not mean for this video to be this long, but it's been a while since I've talked about this. It's hard to talk about. My kids do not know that I was pregnant. I wanted to tell them because I was going through a lot. I had to go to the doctor and the hospital, and they had to be with my mom, and it was really hard not to tell my oldest, who's 10. But I didn't. It was hard enough on me to have to deal with this emotionally and physically. I didn't want to tell her, Mommy's pregnant, but we can't keep the baby. Like, how do you explain that to a 10-year-old? She's very smart, very wise beyond her years, and I'm sure I could have found a way. But I'm dealing with that emotionally for the both of us. Like, I didn't want to put any more on her. When she gets older and the time is right, I will, you know, tell her. But for now, this is just me and my fiance's burden to bear. We pray for strength. We pray for guidance. I'm praying for emotional stability. Like, I'm gonna get through this. It's really hard. It's really hard to deal with the fact that, you know, I went through that. You know, I went through something traumatizing, and the nurse staff was the sweetest staff, you know, and it was just going through what I went through. I had an awesome support system. Even though I had that support system, there were days where I still felt like I was alone. And it's not because, you know, it was because the moment that you find out that you're pregnant, you or I immediately form a bond. I'm immediately excited. I form a bond with my baby. And even though all the stuff that was even though everything I was going through at the time that I found out I was pregnant, I was still excited. I was nervous. I knew something was wrong, and I just kept saying, baby, where are you? Where did you implant yourself? I knew it. I just felt it. I would talk to it, and I would say, baby, where did you implant yourself? And I did that for days after I found out I was pregnant, because I knew something real wrong. I said, where did you implant? And then my fiance was like, everything's going to be okay. It's okay. And I was like, no, it's not. Like, I need to know where my baby is, where it implanted. And I just knew it didn't implant where it was supposed to. I had that mom intuition. I felt it. But I want to give you guys a better video where I'm not a mess, where I'm emotionally and physically strong enough to give you that video that you guys deserve, because I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to talk about it publicly, but so many people need to know those sides of an ectopic, because it's not always as severe back pain and severe bleeding. It's not always as severe. That's what the doctors tell you to look for, because it literally means that you're rupturing or something like that. Like, I want to tell you guys, like, the little signs to watch out for. And if you know something is not right with your body, like, don't wait. You know, get help. You know, I knew something was not right, and I took care of it. But a lot of people think, oh, it's just, you know, it's just normal, whatever. And sometimes it don't be, you know. Every woman's body is different, but if something happens to you and it's out of your ordinary, get help. So you guys do deserve a video on that, and I want to give you guys that. I want to give you guys the best video that I can, but I'm emotionally raw. I'm sorry, I keep getting dinged. I'm emotionally still raw from that. Okay, I'm back. Dealing with some business stuff. But you guys deserve a full video on that, and I want to be able to give you that. So I will work on that. I'll probably have that up for you when I come back from my vacation. It's been hard to do that video. I've done it twice already, and I cried, like, ugly cried, you guys. Like, I did that video twice, and I ugly cried. And it's also hard for me to do it in the morning, because I have my babies, and then in the afternoon, it's the evening. It's even harder because my oldest is at home, and I do not want her to hear me film this video. I'm not ready for that. So yeah, it'll be soon though. I'll sit down and hopefully try to do this video for you guys. I'm still recovering mentally, emotionally, physically. This has been one of the hardest things I went through physically. It wasn't harder than birth, but it's definitely been a lot of physical changes that I've been dealing with. So yeah, I'll have this video out for you guys soon. I just wanted to give you guys a little quick update on where I've been, besides trying to put my all into my business and put my all into raising my little ones. I went through something very traumatic, and it's still hard, so I also want to say, going through this, not including family, not including close family or whatever, but I can count on one hand how many friends, supposed to be friends, reached out to me, to see if I was okay. They didn't know about this, but I was, posting, a lot of stuff on Facebook, not saying what I was going through, but just needing to vent. I can count on one hand how many friends personally reached out to me to see if I was okay, or personally reached out to Pico to see what was going on. And even though, we may have said, oh yeah, I'm fine, like, whether or not I specifically said what's going on with me, just the fact that I had those people in my corner. It was only two of my really good friends that I did open up to about what was going on, and they have been there for me. They've been a great support system. I don't have to mention these two because they know who they are. They've been my support system through these couple of months. But check on your friends. You know, even if it's just a hi, how you doing? If you see someone is going through something on their social media, tap in, check in. You never know how someone is doing mentally and emotionally, and sometimes people just need someone to vent to without judgment or anything like that. And the fact that I have so many friends on my Facebook, so many, you know, people that know me personally on my Facebook. I'm not talking about just, you know, random people on your Facebook that you've never met. They just there as a number. I'm talking about like people that actually know you. Or people you actually know see that you're going through something and they don't reach out. When I usually see someone going through something, I usually at least post prayer hands or DM and say, hey, like, is everything okay? Like, I do try. I go through stuff too. I do try. But I can literally say that my circle is very small. My circle of people that I would say are my friends is really, really small. And this is not including family. This is just friends. Like, I would honestly say that I damn near don't have any friends. I can count on one hand how many people are truly there for me. But that's a different story within itself. That's a different topic for a different day. I just want to let you guys know where I've been, what I've been going through. But I'm here. I'm back. I'm trying to get back into vlogging. You guys, I've been gone for so long as far as vlogging. Like, yeah, I'll post a video here and there. But as far as me vlogging and doing clean with me's and cook with me's, like, I haven't done those in a long time. But I'm trying to come back and I'm going to get better at those. But I love you all. If you guys made it to the end of this video, if you could just give me a heart. It doesn't matter what color it is. If you guys make it to the end of this video, just give me a heart and some prayer hands. Pray that I get through this. I love you guys. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are an old subby, thank you so much for still being here even though I'm in and out. I promise I'm gonna get better. But I love you guys so much, and thank you for listening to my Where Have I Been video. Bye guys.